Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza Journals. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. So today I actually want to do a different type of video. What I'm going to be doing is talking about all the planners that I have used for this current planner season or journal season, whichever you want to call it. So I'm going to be just quickly going through some of the planners that I've been using, what I'm using them for, and maybe in another video we'll probably talk about my 2025 planner lineup, but I haven't really decided yet. But we're just going to get into this video. So today I'm going to start off with my Midori Hibino. This is an A6 size with a A6 Moterm cover. As you can see, it does not fit anymore. So if you're thinking about getting this planner, I'm just letting you know now it will fit the A6 Moterm cover. However, as you start to add things into it like stationery, ephemera, stickers, it will definitely not fit anymore. I've tried to close this so many times and I'm afraid that I'll break the snap. So I just don't even try to force it closed anymore. So now that this does not close, I really don't take this anywhere anymore because it can't close. And when this is in my bag, it's like flying around everywhere. So I absolutely don't take this anywhere anymore. I just leave it home. So pretty much how my routine is, I use this as my memory keeping journal, and I really do this at night anyway. I never take it with me anymore during the day, so I don't really journal in the morning, evening, or the morning, the afternoons, and the evenings. I just strictly journal in this at night before bed. So just a little flip through. So this part of it, I really just did not fill out. I just told myself I'm not worried about this future log because it's really pointless. But I do like that they have like a future log for you to write something significant in the front or to plan out future events or birthdays. So pretty much when you get to the calendar section, what I like to do is I like to write highlights for the day, whether they're good or bad. I just write out something that was significant to me. So I might have written about my day, my mood, my depression, if I had therapy, if I had ice cream, and I know I shouldn't be eating dairy because it breaks my lips out. And I actually used like you know how when you order stickers or stationery from sticker shops and stationery shops, they send you like the freebies. So pretty much all my calendars are decorated with like little freebies from different shops I've ordered from. So, and then on the side, which is why I was saying that I did not need the future log, because I literally write on this left side pretty much like a highlight for the entire week. So I really didn't need to write in the future log section the same thing I was gonna write here. Okay, so I can just give you like a little flip through of the months. So we are now in October, and I can't believe that October is going by really fast. It's so crazy, isn't it? It's just so weird. This year has went by really fast. So now that we're in October, this is where I am, and I actually use a different color ink every month. And this is also a good way if you have a lot of inks and you want to get some really good use out of them, just use them everywhere you can. So I just pick a color for every month and I coordinate it with the stickers, and then I just use that same color every month. So pretty much what I write in here is I pretty much just write things that are significant, and sometimes I just write on one topic. So if I had a bad day, I kind of expound on why I had a bad day. Or if I ate something I know I shouldn't have eaten, I write about that. I write about going to the gym. I write about just if I had brands reach out to me to collaborate. So I pretty much just write different significant things that happen to me throughout the day that are something that I really, really want to remember. And whoever reads this, something that they would remember as well. Sometimes I even write like I am having a full-blown conversation with myself. And so for instance, like this was January 8th and it's blank. I will always leave this blank, and I'm leaving this blank for a reason, because this was literally the worst day of almost the worst day of my adult life. I ended up having a lumbar puncture done, and then it paralyzed me for 30 days. And so I never even did the spread. I decorated it, but I never even wrote in the spread, and I always thought I would go back and I would put in here like what happened on January 8th of 2024, but I'm just using this blank spread to commemorate like the worst day of my life. They said that I should have been able to go to work the next day after they did it, but I could not even walk. I literally could not even lay down. It took me 20 minutes just to roll out of the bed. I don't know what happened, but it literally paralyzed me. I mean, like, literally, I could barely walk, y'all. So, and I use things like, I tried to use, like, brush markers, but I really didn't like that too much. So, I really just stayed away from using brush markers. So, pretty much all the stickers that you will see in this planner, when I actually decide to do a detail flip through, is from Southern Belle Plans. So, really, this whole notebook really is dedicated to hers. I really didn't do too much in this memory keeping journal. I just pretty much did just stickers, and then I actually decided to go back and let's see if I can find it, because it's like hiding somewhere. It always hides from me. Okay, so I decided to go back and add all my little personalized notes from maybe friends that have sent me Happy Mail, and I decided to add this one in here from her name. I don't, to be honest, I think is I'm not gonna give y'all her name, but her Instagram handle is My Favorite Pastime. She sent me tons of stickers, and I really was asking her about the hijabi stickers because I really love them. And she sent me those. And then not only did she send me those, she sent me those like stickers from like the same person that she got the hijabi stickers from. But she sent me other stickers, which was really cool. So, and then her handwriting, her cursive and her calligraphy is amazing. It's so beautiful, as you can see. So I kept her note here on the day that I received the package from her. And then this day I added, this was my ticket for the Atlanta Pen Show. It was the first one I ever went to. So I went back and added it here. And I think I may have talked about being at the Atlanta Pen Show on this day as well. And then I met up with Talia, Chasing Olives, on Instagram. And we actually met up there together. And then, so as you can see, I do use different inks as well. So if you are, you know, trying to use your stash, having a memory keeping journal is a great way to be able to use like your stationery, your stickers, pens, inks, whatever you want to do. So it's just another way to utilize what you already have. So I love keeping a memory keeping journal, and I have all different types of stickers in here from Southern Belle Plans, from literally like every season. Okay, so now I'm going to, and then this right here was the first time I've ever taken a plane flight. I've never been on a plane before, and this was back in July when my aunt got married, and I don't think I ever want to ride a plane again. I always thought I wanted to travel to Japan and Africa, but just being on the plane for 2 hours, my anxiety could not take it, because I thought we were gonna like get hijacked, and I didn't like it. It was like the turbulence was, oh my gosh. See, when we went to Fort Lauderdale, I literally made sure that I stayed up all night so that I could sleep on the plane. And to my surprise, it happened exactly the way I needed it to, because I have really bad anxiety. But going back, I stayed up the entire time because I was extremely nervous. But I got through it, and I'm still here. So obviously it wasn't my time to die. Okay, so then here I also, like I said, keep personalized notes from shops that I order from. And this was from Erica. The name of her shop is Modern and Analog. I really love her shop. Y'all have to check it out. And then this is some of the things that she sent me, like some freebies from her shop that I actually just decorated it or collaged in my memory keeping journal, because this day I really didn't feel like writing as much. And also, like, this day I received my is this Faded Chronicle? Yes, my Faded Chronicle order. So I just put this in here as well. And what I usually do is put washi on the back so that I can flip this over like that. So I absolutely love this sticker. It's one of my favorite stickers from Southern Belle Plans. Absolutely, absolutely love it. And I wish I could tell y'all the sticker number, but I can't. And then I love this spread. I just had to show y'all that one too. Okay, so then also, you know, you can also use a memory keeping journal to just be creative. You don't necessarily have to always write in a memory keeping journal. You can use it to do some collaging like you just saw in the previous page. So I absolutely love collaging. And this particular day, I didn't feel like writing anything. So what I did was I just took out my Tim Holtz like clippings, and then I just clipped some phrases or sentiments in here, and I actually collaged this. I just put different pieces together, and I used a lot of pieces that was sent to me from Modern and Analog. Like I said, I really love her shawl. So if you like curated stationery boxes, you definitely should check her out. I do not have a affiliate or a rep code because I don't rep for her, but I can promise y'all I will never promote something that I can't stand on. And her curated sub boxes are just so amazing, so y'all definitely have to check her out. Okay, so now we're into the fall, and then so now with this, I just had started using my typewriter for this particular week, and I absolutely love my typewriter. That's just another way that you can journal. If you don't have fountain pens, or you really don't like to write but you like to type, you don't have to use a typewriter because everyone doesn't own one, but you can use a computer and just type out some things that you want, and you can still decorate your journal with stickers. So you don't necessarily have to have everything that someone else has. It's just about being you, doing what you do. And then I absolutely have a typewriter. I actually got mine for the Lolo. I found it on Etsy like 4 years ago for $220. And although I wanted a Royal, those were just way too expensive out of my budget. So I have a Smith Corona, and I think it's between a 1936 and a 1940. I'm really not sure of the date because all of the models that came out during that particular time are kind of similar. So, but I absolutely love it. And if you want to see what it looked like, you can actually go back and look at one of my YouTube shorts where you see with the typewriter. So that's what I did this day. I just took some stationery and then I ran it through my typewriter and just typed on it. And then these stickers, of course, are still from Southern Belle Plans. So I do like to coordinate my sticker color with my stationery color. I'm just not the type of person now. I'm not going to just put down anything, but I absolutely love the way this turned out. So this particular week, I just did not feel like writing anything. So I pretty much just typed everything out and tried to coordinate the stationery with the stickers. So if you're into typewriting, this is perfect. You can, I know, and it makes my journaling experience, it heightens it for me when I use my typewriter, because it makes it feel like really vintage a little bit. Especially with the elements that I use. So I really love the way that it looks on the stationery paper that I choose to type on. And then here again, I ordered from Erica again, and I absolutely love my order. So I think I've ordered from her, let me see, 1, 2, I think this is my third time. I have an order coming that I'll do a YouTube video on, and I think this is my third time ordering from her. Because she does have frequent new releases. So I just put my personalized note from her in there. And then this particular week, I really love this spread. It's like pink and brown. I really love the neutral tones. I love brown. So, and then this one's pink. So I think this moved. Oh no, you know what? Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Anyway. I absolutely adore this. So I used the Tim Holtz, what are they called? They're like booth pictures, and then I cut this one from the top and then put this one here and here. But I absolutely love these. I have tons of these, and I'm really trying to use them, so y'all will definitely be seeing a lot more of those. And then this is monochromatic, so this is black and white. I absolutely love the way this turned out. And then this is blank, and to be honest, it's okay if it's blank. You don't always have to feel in the day. And also, so I know that some people feel like I'm pressured because it's dated, but I mean, if you don't feel like journaling, you can even write in here, I don't feel like journaling today. So, and then a whole week went by, which I'm not going back to fill out because it's pointless. I don't even remember what happened on these days, nor do I care. So then I started again with just some very little journaling. And because this, Midori has gotten so thick, it's really hard for me to write on the left side. I'm using full sticker sheets from Southern Belle Plans to just kind of take up this empty space so that you can't really tell I'm supposed to write on the left side. So that's pretty much where we are right now. And then, so on the 25th, which was yesterday, I just did more collaging because I really just didn't feel like writing anything. Sometimes I write with just creating, like collaging, and that's just how I am. Pretty much going forward, I will probably be doing a lot of collaging and just doing some writing, but I'm really getting into my crafty spirit, so you will definitely see more memory keeping collaging in this. And we only have like 2 months left in the year, so I probably would definitely fill this book more so with collaging than I will be with writing. And this is my Midori Hibino. I will link all this below in the description. Okay, so now let's get into one of my new planners, which is my Passport notebooks from Serica Studio. I will link this also below in the description with someone's affiliate code. I don't rep for her, but there are people who have codes to her shop. So she makes the most amazing products. Like, she has stickers, notebooks, and I absolutely love her notebooks. They're 52 GSM Tama River paper. They're white, and this notebook is the only notebook, or basically it's the only paper that I've had success with using my Pilot Vanishing Point, which is this. Every time I use this, even on like the original Tama River paper in the Hobonichi Techo, the Hobonichi Techo 5-year, it's scratchy. Like, everywhere I've had to use this pen has been scratchy except for her notebooks. I'm not sure what difference it is with the paper, but I love it. So at first I was going to get a fine nib unit from Goulet Pens or whoever had it and replace it with replace the extra fine with it, but I think that I will keep the extra fine now and just use her notebooks. So pretty much what I do in here is each page has positive affirmations and quotes of the day. So I apologize if you cannot see this. I write very small and I will zoom in as much as possible. So every day I just write, like, to be honest, I write like a trigger sentence, and I'm gonna name it that. But a trigger sentence is basically something that I'm feeling that's triggering me to write the positive affirmation, and that's triggering me to write the positive quote for the day. So something like, I was really depressed yesterday because I have not been able to go to the gym because I've been dealing with this sciatica and it's making me feel sickly. And that, to me, that is a trigger sentence. So that triggers me to write a positive affirmation such as, I will face challenges, but they are impermanent and I have the strength to overcome them. And then I will put the date. So at first I started off stamping it, but then I didn't really like the aesthetic of it. So I just started handwriting the date to make it more, I guess, more official. Until I find me a date stamp that I really actually like. So then I started writing quotes of the day by Maya Angelou because I really love her. And this one says, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, which is actually true. So I write a trigger sentence, a positive affirmation, and then a quote of the day to remind me to just be positive, to remind me that my challenges are impermanent, and to remind me that I can move on from this. So I have been in this since the 23rd of September. So today, basically, I've been using this for a month. And then I absolutely love it. I've used stationery from Serica Studio, and then I've used my own stationery that I've already had before even having this notebook. And I use a lot of washi, as you can see, because I've been trying to really just use up the washi in like my sticker stash that I already have and just be creative. Like, this notebook is not to be made like serious. This is like my play notebook where I can just use stationery however I want. I don't really post this on Instagram. I share a lot of this over on my Patreon, which I will link that below too as well if you want to come join us over there. There are different tiers ranging from $5.99 to $10.99, $13.99. It just depends on your budget and what you're comfortable with paying. And I do monthly Zoom sessions, and I will be doing like giveaways and uploading tutorials and just pretty much like flip throughs that I'm not going to share openly with just the entire community. So I just absolutely love the way that this looks. And then these are stickers from my friend. I'm gonna just say she's my friend. Her name is Lala Plans, and she literally sent me a whole bunch of stickers, a sticker book, and she really was only supposed to send me like this, but she sent me more than I thought she was actually sending, which is really cool, and I'm appreciative. And I just absolutely love people in this community. So that's where those stickers come from. I'm not sure where she got those from. It may have been Faded Chronicle, I think, but I'm not sure. But she sent me some stickers because I really like the pre-cut PET tapes. So, and then I just pretty much decorate it for every week. And I actually have 4 of these. And this is a passport size notebook. And at first I thought that this was entirely too small, but in actuality, it's actually not. Okay, so the next one is my social media planner. So I pretty much plan all things YouTube in here. This is from Crafective Paper. I will link that below also in the description. This is an undated weekly notebook, and I love undated because I don't feel pressured to write in it every day. So when you open it up, I put like the receipt. Like, she has like these little card receipts from when you purchased it, which was really cool. So I decided to keep that in the front of this with like a little floral clip or like a leaf clip. And then I keep it to where it's opened to like the beginning of when I started it. So September and then October. So what I usually do is I just write my goals here. And then my goals for the month, what I want to accomplish, what I want to achieve. Like if I want 100 subscribers for the month, if I want to make 15 videos for the month, I just write that here, and I brainstorm what kind of videos I want to make. And sometimes I ask people on my Instagram what kind of videos they want to see, as well as my patrons. So I already went ahead and decorated it with Lila Journals month stickers. They fit perfectly in this planner. So I just went ahead and decorated the months all the way to basically August. So basically to August. So September, because I started it in September, I have to start over again, which I don't really mind because I didn't want to wait to 2025 to start using this. I'm just learning that you can use the planner whenever you want to use it. So now that I go here, this is pretty much like the month, and all I do is just write highlights. Like if I published a video, if my video reached my goal of like 100 views, if my video just didn't do well, and I just sometimes write how I feel about having a YouTube, about my views, and just how I'm feeling, if I'm encouraged or discouraged. So I pretty much just write thoughts here, analytics, and things that I feel like I accomplished during the day. So actually here I decided to do like a line graph of like my progress. And then so this side is hours. This is the number of hours watched every single day. And right here, this is the number of views. And I thought that was really cool. And then for October, I've done the same thing. I've done the hours watched, and then I've done the number of views. So then all I'm writing when I track my analytics is I write on the left side like my priorities, and then what I'm going to actually do for the week or attempt to do. So if I'm gonna upload these 4 videos this week, then I just choose the days that I'm going to upload those videos. And then here I just pretty much write all my analytics from the previous day. So on the 1st, everything that happened on like the 30th or the last day of that month, I write here. So I write total views, I write my watch time, the number of subscribers, and then I write, and then this is overall for like the last 30 days. And then so I do the last 30 days, and then I do the previous day. So I do the previous day watch time, total views, and if I had any subscribers. And then I'll write down here which video I'm editing for the day. And then let me go to, okay, this one's full. So then this one, then when you come to the right side, on the right column, I write my, hold on. Okay, yeah, I thought I did this backwards. So I pretty much write my total subscribers, and then at the time I wasn't monetized, I was writing my public watch hours. So now that I am monetized, what I am doing is I am writing my total number of subscribers, my revenue, and the RPM, which is the rate per mille. And that's the rate per mille is what, if I can explain this just in my way, in English, the rate per mille is basically how much the person is paying you per 1,000 views for that video. So my rate per mille has been like extremely low, which it's okay. It's been like $3.95, $4.97 for every 1,000 views. And then I think I had one of my videos is like $11 and like a couple cents per 1,000 views. So that's what I write on here. And then I just write how much I earned for that particular earning period. And then I write down what my top earning content is. And then over here, I just kind of journal out some of my thoughts for the day. And that's pretty much what I do with my social media journal, which I have absolutely been loving. And it's actually been keeping me on track and productive of releasing videos and being consistent with doing so. So that's that one. And let's see. So now we come to my to-do planner, which I call my task planner. And this is an Aura Estelle undated catch-all weeks, which she actually have this on sale on her website. Her 2025 TRP planners have already launched, and I don't know if she has any in stock. She may have them in stock, but I got mine on pre-order, so I'm happy about that, because right now I don't think they have any in stock for 2025. But I could be wrong, but I'm gonna link everything below in the description. So pretty much I use this to just organize my tasks for the entire week. So I just write down in here. Okay, first, this is the monthly section. I use this just highlights for the day, things I've accomplished. And that's just plain and simple. So I've done that for September and October, and of course I use a different color for every single month. So last month was Sailor Manyo Ayame, and this month is Andorilium Spirula Green. So I absolutely love green, as y'all can see. And I just pretty much write something that was significant for me for the day, as I do in all my other journals. And then it is undated, so like I said, if I miss a day, it doesn't matter. So I used Leela Journals stickers, like her large monthly stickers, again in this planner as well, because they fit so good, and it fits the aesthetic perfectly. And then so here, this is the like weekly overview where you prioritize like what you actually really need to do. And I just only have like certain things. I might write one large task, one small one, because you can't do 5 large tasks in one day. So I break it down by large and small together so that my day can be more productive. And as you can see, it's really nothing really written over here, because I really try to break down my tasks to where they are manageable for me to achieve. So then here, because it's really a blank page, so I'll show you. So it's like the days here, and then it's blank for 4 pages. So I just take a ruler, divide this vertically because I'm a vertical girl, and then I just put the dates at the date at the top, and then I actually in cursive I write the actual like category. So like it would be like YouTube, my website, my planner, home, and then my Patreon, and then I write everything that I want to try to do for that particular week here. And then when you come, so I'm gonna actually flip to October to give you a better understanding. So I'm gonna flip to October, and so pretty much I've added more categories for October. So what I started doing differently in October, I would put task completed, and then I would write all that here, as you can see. And whatever I don't complete from the previous day, I migrate to the next day, and then I just keep going until all the tasks that I have for that assigned week completed. Even if I have to migrate it over to the next week, it is completely fine. You're not racing against a clock. And then so this particular week, is this week? Okay, no, wait. Okay, so like this is this week. So today is Saturday. So Friday, I'm not really sure why I didn't fill out Friday here, but I don't know why. So I just go and backfill that. So we're actually here. So pretty much I have to divide Saturday and Sunday into 2 different columns because it's just not enough space for me to have Sunday column by itself. So that's pretty much what I do. So even if I don't do something the previous week, I just write it down and migrate it to the next week. But I always do my tasks in order of priority. So if it's really not a priority, it's probably not going to get done with the larger task. So it just depends. But what I do is I just put larger tasks with smaller tasks so that I'm more productive. And that's pretty much my task planner. And this is also what I use to migrate the information to my actual catch-all planner for the day. I just look at what I need to do for the day, and I actually just choose from my list. So I actually just choose from my list from here what I actually want to do for that particular day. And then most of the times when I write this down in here, it really gets done because I'm more likely to commit to sticking to like my task for the day because it's already in here and I already know what I have to do, and I just pick out tasks that I know that I can achieve in a short period of time and just migrate it here to my catch-all planner. And that's how that works. So now the last planner I'm going to show you is my commonplace planner, or I just say commonplace notebook, right? And this is a AMW planner. I think the paper maybe 52 GSM. I'm not sure. I have to go look. But it doesn't really behave with fountain pens like it's 52 GSM. So I have to go back and check the specs. But because I forgot. And I think I've reviewed this on my channel already. I have. So pretty much for the month of October, I just did a lot of swatching because really I'm just testing this journal or planner to just see how it behaves with fountain pen inks in it. And as you can see right here, it doesn't do well with fountain pen inks, in my opinion. I love the planner. I love the set out. But if I literally started 2025 using this as like an actual planner, I think I would be very upset because I do use a lot of fountain pens, and it's fountain pen friendly, but it's a lot of ghosting and bleed through, especially when you have wet inks. And to be honest, it hasn't really done well with any ink that I've used besides the Rytec Visceral Orange, and that's only because I used a Rytec $25 pen from Amazon. But all my other fountain pens have either bled through, extreme ghosting, as you can see. But I do love the set out of the planner. I just think that if you're going to purchase this actual planner, that you use ballpoint pens, especially if you're a person like me. I'm very anal about like bleed through. I don't like seeing what's on the other side. Like I can take a little bit of shadowing and ghosting, But to just completely see like everything, yeah, I don't like that. But I end up pre-decorating this already because I was really just trying to use my PET tape up. So I just swatch here, and I will use this year at a glance as a swatch page for the inks that I use during the day. And then this yearly overview, I just pretty much write here something I want to learn for the month, or something that I want to research, or something that I want to commonplace. And then of course I dated it here. And then when you come over to goal planner, I really don't have any goals, so I'm basically just going to use this as just like maybe like some picture collection, or just something that represents that particular month, if that makes sense. So like this particular month, I ordered from Paper Test Design. So I cut half of her card, and I just sized it to this, and then just put it here. And then I don't have a goal because I'm not using this as a goal planner. I'm just pretty much using this as a commonplace notebook. So I just wrote whatever I wanted to write here. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the monthly review. So pretty much I did just jot down, I really just jotted down some thoughts for the monthly review. Things I wanted to research, things that I've been thinking about, or random that I never was able to research and learn more about. So that's just pretty much what I wrote here. And then this 2081 is very significant. I ended up getting my car serviced last week, and I was there for like 6 hours waiting on them just to do a freaking oil change. And when they got finished with my car, they noticed that when they parked it, that my tire went flat. When I rolled up to the service center, I had already told them that I think I had a flat tire. I've only had the car 6 months, and I have a flat tire. So I ended up being there like 6 hours, but my service and the tire ended up being complimentary. So I'm super happy about that. And then here I just put the other half of Paper Test Designs card, contact card here. And this washi just does not stick. And that's just what I did for right here. I'm really not gonna write anything here, so I might just put like another picture here to represent something significant that happened during the month. And then so each page is a monthly overview. So then we're going to flip to the actual month. So pretty much right here, I just write down whatever I researched or whatever I thought about for that particular day here, so that I know what day that I did what. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. And then when we go to, when we go to the actual week, so as you can see, like with the colors, you can see some ghosting and bleed through. So then when you go to the actual week, I started on the week of the 13th. And then these, so up top are like pretty much like the questions or thoughts that I had. And then the bottom portion is like the research on it. So I'll share with you, I researched why are there not many Asian children in foster care, because I do work at a group home, and I noticed that a lot of the youth that we place in our group home, they're usually Caucasian or African American. And it's just very strange that I'm like, I've never seen any Asian foster children, but that is absolutely not true. And I found that out through research. And then so I researched things like, I wrote a poem by Maya Angelou, and then I researched how AdSense works on YouTube. And I also researched something like, why do people love astrology? Like, some people are like obsessed with writing and studying about astrology, and I just wanted to find out like why. I've also written about why people are ignorant. Like, what makes people so ignorant? You know, because sometimes when I'm at work, I'm like, man, for y'all to be adults, y'all are like weird. So I literally researched that, and then I just did some swatches. And then so when you come to this week, it's pretty much like the same thing. It's just different commonplace things. It's like I wrote some ideas for my YouTube here. I wrote about the history of the Kaweco fountain pen. I wrote about the differences in the fountain pen nibs, like what makes up a fountain pen nib, like the parts of it. I have some movies that I actually watched this month that were really, really good. And Denzel Washington and The Equalizer were just, I love The Equalizer, period. The third one is really, really, really good. And then Wednesday, I absolutely love that series on Netflix. It was really good. And then I just wrote, so as you can see, I ink swatch every week, the inks that, just different inks. And then let's see, and then I also wrote down like the YouTube videos that I watched for the day. And then so this is this week, and then this right here, these pictures here are the pictures that I did. No, these pictures are of my pins for Pinterest. I started a Pinterest page this week, so these are some of my pins that I have pinned on my Eliza Journals Pinterest, so y'all can go follow me there as well. And then I had like a currently list, so currently listening to, reading, eating, watching, wearing, drinking. And then I also wrote down here like some medical information about binge eating disorder. So pretty much this is definitely a commonplace book. So the last day that I have to fill out is Sunday, and to be honest, you don't even have to do this by day. You could just write whatever you want on here. I don't even worry about the day, but of course, like me, I'm going to just do it each day to just make it more fun. And then so right here in this right hand corner where there's no heading, I just put like pictures of my Pinterest page. And then this is Platinum Lavender Black. This came last week, but I just put this here as significant because I really, really like this color. And this is pretty much everything so far that I have done in my commonplace, I would just say commonplace notebook. So if you like this video, let me know in the comments what you liked about the video. If you have any questions, you can DM me, or you can go to my website at Eliza Journals. You can DM me on here or Facebook. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.